Okay, you see me? Oh, of course. Give me just a. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Yeah, my chair. Okay. It's okay. You're still preparing it? That's fine. Right. Give me just a minute. Just still spreading the stream, folks. Okay, and I'll let everyone know I'm live. Okay, so this is a live version of my luncheon that I normally do effectively. Not sharing my screen just yet. And Andy, you can still hear me okay, yeah? Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pull up the Zatch Bell 2 chapters online. Andy, what's a good site that doesn't have the, well, I guess some of the ads are just anime boobies, not necessarily hentai. On the Zatch Bell Reddit? I need to start from chapter 21. I think that's where I left off. Yeah, I'm largely doing this because of how many chapters I missed out on. I've I've needed to catch up on anyway. Are you DMing it to me on Discord? Okay. Okay, I just got it. Okay. So Kubari? I imagine all because I've been there and it's basically a bunch of hentai ads basically. Okay. Still. I mean it's yeah. Right now I'm on my laptop I'm using Edge. Yeah. I mean actually it works better than Chrome realistically. Yeah, I might just upgrade to Opera. I've heard Opera is actually I use Opera at work, and Opera is really good. Brave, what's that? Okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Okay, that's cool. All right. Also, do you have your memes ready to put in memes? I will keep searching while we react if you can multitask like that. Yeah. Just put them in memes when you got them. Okay. So let me also double check here to make sure I am on the right chapter because I think the last chapter I left off on was I think the start of the battle against uh oops. I think it was the start of the battle with how do I navigate pages here on this thing? I'm trying to navigate pages. Yeah. Oh wait, no, you just click on it. Okay. Okay. About to say. Okay. Yep, there we go. Okay, yeah. I left off with Blue uh encountering Dr. Riddles. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and share screen. Do you want me to share it on Discord too so you can see it? Or if you got me up on Twitch? You see me though, right? Okay, then I'm gonna share my screen on Twitch then. Yep. Oh, what'd you say? I mean, you can still hear me though, right? Okay. So, all right. Those of you who are watching this on YouTube after I've clipped and cut it, and again, this is, I would say, a much better way to do this because, yeah, I'm seeing myself side by side here. This is perfect. I can just download it on Twitch later. This is a way better way to do this than trying to edit a bunch of video together. I can just use my laptop camera and microphone, and boom, we're good to go. this is this is way better than having to do a bunch of editing this way. And I might do this in the future. I may, like I said, may make Mondays and Tuesdays or Sundays and Mondays sort of content reaction days and or streaming on other platforms because again, Twitch is becoming utter crap lately. Okay, so let's get this started with chapter 21. Last time on Zatch Bell. Wrong series. Okay, I'll review them afterwards. Keep finding more because the more the merrier. Okay. So again, last time on Zatch Bell 2. wrong series though. Kyle Airbear with last time on Dragon Ball Z. Okay, and also I can't express. Is that Zatch's hand holding the lightning bolt? Because it looks a bit too adultish on the cover. Or maybe Raikou-san himself, maybe. All right, let's go. And that's just a blank page. Okay. But I'm sure you know me better as Dr. Riddles, the one who knows everything. And of course, Blue is just confident. Oh, the butterfly can talk. Thank you. Oh, okay. And did the butterfly it became a mark on his head? Oh, damn. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, my work here is done. But what were you going to say, Andy? Okay. Did that butterfly just crawl its way up to my forehead? Hmm? And now for some bonus. bonus points. Are Gash and his friends on their way here? What have you done? Why is this butterfly inscribed on my forehead? Answer my question first, and then maybe I'll tell you. She's very forward. So, yes, they are. Gashkun and the others will be here in just a few hours. Great. Oh, she has another butterfly who's like a messenger, this orange one. That's a big-ass butterfly. All right, so let me fill you in on what's going to happen. The color of this butterfly is black. It's a reaper butterfly. That means you only have 2 hours left to live. With a little luck, maybe you'll catch one last glimpse of Gash and his friends before your dying breath. I see, you seem quite knowledgeable. So how would one go about removing the butterfly? Oh, wow. I bring that up out of nowhere, and you believe me right away. Anyone can see you used to be the owner of a spell book. Oddly enough, I'm getting quite used to being surrounded by the surreal. Yeah, I guess for Dr. Riddles, this is just Tuesday for him, isn't it? Yeah, this is just Tuesday. But yeah, that is a bit of a pause in the reading. That is something I've actually kind of wondered, like if Makoto Raikou would ever like do a series of like superheroes, because he's clearly established superheroes are a thing in the Zatch Bell universe, and possibly like superpowers, especially considering ESP is a thing. You know, I wonder if he would like give the Majestic 12 their own sort of comic book, or like sort of their own manga and universe and everything. What do you think about that? Yeah, like I said, like Raikou should have like expanded that into like a whole other comic series, especially like I said, considering he officially established, you know, not only magic but superpowers. And like on top of this, what if like there would be like sort of a conflict of interest where there is one of these like sorcerers who can use magic but like doesn't ever want to help Dr. Riddles ever, or you know, knows what he does and is like, okay, yeah, I'll help other people, just not you. Yeah, that would be interesting. Anyways, so let's get go ahead. Yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Morocco, you calm down. Come here. Come here. Come here. Listen, you fluff. You gotta calm down. You understand? Look at this guy. You see him on Twitch right now, Andy? Yeah, he thinks he's a guard dog. You're not a guard dog. I know. I know this is an existential crisis for you, isn't it? To find out that you're not a guard dog, your only job that we hired you for is being cute. Yes, I know it's existential dread, isn't it, for you? She's cooking lunch right now. I'll show it off once it's finished. But anyways, so let's continue. You can call me Blue. And again, I love how it's spelled like blue cheese. Maybe that's what he named her after. um, yeah. And if you want to get rid of that butterfly, you'll have to kill me first. By the way, where's Vino? Even Orange Butterfly wasn't able to find any trace of him. Vino is at school right now. And again, I think Vino would be 15, right? Well, no, 14 years have passed, right? Since the end of the. Right. Right. So I think that took place over 2 years. And that's the thing. Like, Clear Note, I think when he got Vino at the end of uh, those chapters, how old was he then? 2 or 3? He was like 1. Wait, so that implication I realize is just fucked up. That means Clear Note quite possibly killed his last owner, who was Vino's parent or something. So he oh, go ahead. Wow. Okay. So so basically for the first year or two, he didn't have a partner effectively. And then he found Vino, and Vino ended up being his partner somehow. Huh. Well, maybe, like I said, it, it has to involve, maybe Vino's parents were supposed to be his partner, but maybe he found them and is just like, nah, they won't do. I can't manipulate them. And maybe he didn't know the same kind of mind control spell that Zophis had. What do you think? Yeah. But, well, yeah, but that's the thing. What we do know is that it does pass effectively to the next of kin effectively. So, which is how the ancient Momoto were able to get book owners of their own because their descendants were the ones who wielded them, correct? Right, but at the same time, I think it's still sort of a next of kin kind of thing. So if Kyo had ever died or anything permanently, then I think his mom or dad would have been the one to wield his book. I think, yeah, that probably would have tracked. Yeah, I know. So I think his dad probably would have been the one to wield it if it came to that. So yeah, I think with the ancient Momoto, it's because of that rule and how they got their book owners. Then yeah, I think that's how it worked. If I had to come up with a theory, Clear Note again saw his original book owner and you know saw that again they were probably adult, like either was the mother or the father who was supposed to be the book owner, saw that they couldn't be manipulated and were just not a good choice for him personally, because that's the thing, right? I went over this in my philosophy of Zatch Bell thing, where it, like I said, the original book owner was supposed to be there to, you know, help the Momoto grow just as much as the book owner. But again, whoever it was would have helped Clear Note grow, but he was not interested in that. He just wanted a vessel to use. So that's when maybe the book owner either had some kind of terminal disease and died, or suffered some kind of accident, or Clear Note, like I said, outright killed him, and then just because he knew this rule, he decided to have Vino as his book owner. I mean, what do you think? Yeah, I think it's very likely. And also, I got a comment. This is from Kitsuners. I haven't indulged much in Zatch Bell for a long time outside of the fan dubbing. Well, yeah, he needs to indulge in it more. That's for sure. Okay, so let's keep going. No, she wouldn't do that, but she is willing to do Blue's voice if we want to do like a short manga dub of these chapters. Like, cause I need to re-upload that manga dub I did of the witch, where oddly enough I do her voice quite well, I think. But yeah, I think because Sarah wants to do more evil voices. um, yes, she can't be. All right, let's continue. Do you think you'll have time to wait for this butterfly to do its thing? After all, security is bound to show up by then. Green Butterfly has already taken care of that. Its powers are making everybody panic like crazy. Okay, so she has her magic involves these butterflies that basically do different things. Like the black butterfly is insta death. The orange butterfly is basically a seeker and a messenger, and the green butterfly is a I guess panic thing. So nope. Yeah. So oh dang. Okay, no wonder that's the Majestic 12 right there. They're panicking. They're okay, no wonder we haven't seen more of them. They're subject to magic apparently as well. Yeah, that's the. Yeah, maybe that's why Raikou didn't make a manga about them because maybe they're just too incompetent to have a manga of their own. Yeah. So anyhow, using up our confusion power was a small price to pay. Now Gash and his friends will have no choice but to come to save you. It's just for bonus points after all. If it feels like we're going to lose, we can always just quit the game. Quit the game. Mm-hmm. She said what? Bruh. Phrasing. Either way, even after we leave, you're still going to be dead in 2 hours sharp. I am the mysterious Dr. Riddles who knows all there is to know, and I also know that this attempt on my life will end in failure. What a good sport. Most people freak out when you tell them they're about to die. I didn't even have to get all gloomy either. Oh, so you mean to say that taking a person's life would normally make you feel gloomy? Oh. Oh, Dr. Riddles, he's being clever here. He's playing her emotionally. That is very clever of him to do. Yeah. Of course, do you think I like doing all of this? I wasn't expecting to. Go ahead. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to hear that. I've actually been in contact with Gash's human partner for quite some time now. He told me that you and your allies have destroyed the Momoto world where Kiddo and his friends live. I heard that there were many who died. Yes, it's true, and Kiddo was one of them. You lived long enough to understand why I do it, right? Sometimes you have no choice but to do something that you know is wrong in order to survive. But I'm really interested in these strange butterflies, and I didn't live a very long life, only 12 years. Haven't you ever wondered what it'd be like to get a second chance at life? I'm sure all it'll take is a little patience, and then I'll finally find the happiness I was promised. Hey, no more sad stories after all. I was lucky enough to meet a gem like you. You don't say. How about it? Why don't you pick out a book from my countless supply? There are so many fascinating page turners to discover. Huh? No sense in being bored out of your mind waiting for Zatch and the others to get here. You're still new to this world, isn't that right, Blue? In case you forgot, I'm in the middle of killing you, remember? And did you forget what I said to that? You can try to take my life, but it's not going to work. Her little smirk there. Oh, and lunch is here. Let me show it off. Here, I'll pause this for a moment so you can see it in full. Lunch today is a keto diet special sausage and peppers, which is basically uh, ground sausage with Parmesan cheese on top and grilled yellow bell peppers. Mm-mm. Look at that steam. Yeah. We're starting a keto diet. So it's basically proteins, veggies, and some fruits, not too many, but no grains, none, no chips, no potatoes, uh, none of that. Basically, just meat, veggies, and fruit. And the goal is to put you into a state called ketosis, which is a high fat burning state. Yeah. All she made were sausage and peppers, and this is delicious, my love. Thank you. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. It's still a little hot, so I'll let it cool and we'll keep going. Okay, so she's fascinated by all these books that Dr. Riddles has. I guess, yeah, poor girl's never gotten to be a kid. Poor girl. I guess what did these magicians have a way of like finding magical talent, and then they just abducted her when she was like what, 4 or 5? Well, she's not a. It doesn't look like a demon. She looks like a human. Let me check. Hang on, checking something. Go ahead, Sid. Let me tilt this. Scoot over. There we go. Okay, you're good. But yeah, she's like I said, a sorceress, and it doesn't look like she. It might have been she had magical talent, and they just abducted her. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, that happened to Dufour with his psychic powers. Okay. Impressive, aren't they? The desert behind this building is practically crawling with them. Really? Kidding. Yes. Beyond the skies overhead, there are many battles being waged between the forces of good and evil. Really? Kidding. He is driving her nuts with this. She's gonna want to fucking stab him probably by the end of this. So who are these cool people? Every year, 5 of the best and brightest are recruited to become cyborgs. Right now, there are over 300 of them in total. Oh, he's telling her a story about a fake Super Sentai squad. So she's actually getting to read and be a kid for a change. It seems like Dash-kun and the others will be arriving shortly. Already. However, there is one thing I'd like to advise you about Zatch's partner, Kyo. It's good advice, right? Of course. And so this big guy, with the one with the club, he seems too big to be an actual human. I think he's one of the demons, isn't he? Yeah, because he looks too big to be a human. He's too superhuman to be human. When the butterflies came back, I thought for sure we must have lost. Vino ain't here. He told me Vino was still at school. Oh, well, this guy. See, look at his hand is nearly bigger, is bigger than Riddles' whole head. A demon? A thing? What thing? Right, like I said, he's a demon, but what thing does he have on his chest that is that what's his face's sigil effectively? Yeah, Belial's sigil. Yeah. Looks like our job's done. But go ahead. Well, no, it looks like it's part of an outfit. Yeah. And neither one of us will die as a penalty. All right, so Zatch and Kyo are finally here. Yay. It's them, Zatch and Kyo. Kyo is the one with the dark hair. What the hell is that face? Abba Baby Boo? What? What? Pimply? Kyo Mawo Abba Baby Boo? What? What the? And why is Dr. Riddle having her say this? Dr. Riddles, what is this? What the heck is going on? I told her that when she recites this incantation, you shall spit out a clouded leopard and then promptly die. He lied. I'm telling you, he was lying, God damn it. She actually got genuinely excited for that. He's so sadistic, though. Your taste, huh? Yeah, your taste in entertainment is as moronic as you are, you stupid brat. I can't stand people who shatter my hopes like that. Oh, his name is Bobby? What a name for a demon, Bobby. His special attack, that's my purse. I don't know you. Again, I still can't believe there's going to be a new season of King of the Hill after all these years. 2009, I want to say. And I think that's when Cotton Hill died. So, and again, I'm glad Mike Judge is actually respecting his own canon rather than doing some floating timeline bullshit like most animated sitcoms. Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's got this club. Oh, his club opens up. What the hell is that thing? Oh, that I believe is one of Marusa's attacks. Yeah. Tia, yeah, I think that's probably a spell he was going to learn, but I guess never used in the series. Yeah. No, Blue. I don't know. That is something that Raikou definitely needs to address with this series. That if the villains are going to have redemption arcs effectively, I know Clear can't because he's become a brain dead idiot, and if Zatch has any way to undo that at all, that's basically a nuclear option for him. You know, it's like at that point, the only reason he would ever undo that would be if he had no other choice. And it was just like, go ahead. Right. There's Fado as well, but how well that would work against. That's the other thing is like Belial, you have no idea what his overall firepower capabilities are. So there is a chance he has enough firepower to take Fado out without issue. Hmm? Possibly, there's also that possibility. And it could be that Leo pretty much has no reason to be on Zatch's team anyway, because it's like if Zayon is on his team as well, and Leo has every reason to hate both of them. So it's like, yeah, why would he be on Zatch's team at all? I mean, right, yeah. And then Roboruga, I believe, whose spell is that? That's right, yeah. And doesn't Coral Q show up to help here? Yeah, I guess we can't spoil this for the audience either. Okay. So standard Zakaru! Though I've seen like previews of some of Zatch's new spells. Some of those new spells look pretty sweet. Yeah, but still, you know, honestly, I'm like liking some of the newer spells as well. Like Consume's Pac-Man attack. What'd you say? Yeah. Oh man, they caught me by surprise there. The king sure lives up to the hype. So yeah, they don't have any of Kiddo's spells. And naturally, because that means they wouldn't do that because that would bring Kiddo back into the fray. So they're starting to actually strategize here. Yeah. When you restore books or revive Momoto, you guys are gonna need some spells we stole from you to fight back, right? We learned a lot from Brago's fight. Sorry, Dr. Riddles. I'm sure you would have loved the chance to see Kiddo again, huh? Zatch, don't let this child defeat you. However, I also ask that you please find it in your heart to rescue her as well. Aw. Man, even though his heart is failing, no wonder Dr. Riddles, is dying of a bad heart. His heart is huge. That is a lot of compassion for an enemy. I promise we'll save her life. Do you even know what you're saying? If I don't die, then you will instead. Is that not something you want? The boy who stands before you has lasted a grand total of 99 other Momoto. He is Zatch Bell, the king of the Momoto world. Hey, Blue, you really gonna let Dr. Riddles provoke you like that? He's gonna die soon, so we don't gotta bother with him. Who cares if you can beat Zatch or not? Bell might even lend me some more powerful spells to use on Zatch and his friends. And besides, matters most of all is that I am Blue. Blue, who is fascinated by butterflies, and no one, whether they're a priest, soldier, or king, has ever seen me for who I really am. Ooh, evil for a 12-year-old. The red butterfly, if the need arises. Rosaria Gidoruk. I think that's another one of those ancient Momoto spells, right? Oh, okay. Again, you can always rewatch it when I clip this later. That's the end of chapter 21. Let's move to the next chapter. Chapter 22. Yeah. I mean, pretty interesting series overall. Like I said, I am so glad, like, Raikou, oddly enough, right, Toei Animation failing with season 3 might have been a blessing in disguise, because if they had continued with it as is, right, I said this in the prior podcast, but what is it, you fruff? Shush. Yeah, right. But like I said, I said this in a prior podcast, but like I said, it's a blessing in disguise in the sense that we don't have to suffer with poor writing because Toei Animation, was rushing Raikou to come up with material for another season, Yeah. That's why, like, Dragon Ball is so repetitive and why Boruto sucks. Because Toei Animation is like, more, 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 more. That's like literally that Mr. Krabs meme. More, more. Oh, damn. So she can control the spell beyond just the initial use as well? That's pretty impressive. Yeah. Oh, damn. And oh, right, yeah. Kyo does not have to. It looks like I'm noticing this with Zatch now. He's actually conscious when he's using his spells now. Okay, so I guess he trained to do that during the time skip. Yeah. Morocco, stop. Who's Gigano Goromu? Whose spell is that? That giant hammer thing. Billy or Bobby. Yeah, that might be someone we haven't met yet. Interesting. But damn, Keo and Zatch are both still battle trained. They just dodged it. But if they're, huh? I hate that name. I am not using that name. I'm just calling it precognition. Because yeah, I hate, and Visner Karn, how's it going? Yeah, I hate that translation. No, we're not calling it that. I'm just calling it precognition. Because that's what it is. It's effectively precognition. Come on, they dodged a Gigano spell without using any spell. You're relentless, Kyo. Oh, Dr. Riddles is quickly picking up his books because he doesn't want them destroyed. Yeah. Okay, so they're going into the next room. Uruk. Whose spell is Uruk? It looks like some kind of speed spell. Yeah. Hmm. She looks like she. Huh? So Zatch is doing his cloak manipulation, but how's he using it right now? Oh, oh, he can control it without even being having it. That's crazy. That's clever. So that's another thing he figured out too. Interesting. Hmm. Damn, they got a direct hit with that Zakerga, and that. Hmm. Of course, Bobby jumps. Bobby's face there. Yoranzu's Shirudo. Okay, that's his shield spell. Okay, so yeah, I guess Raikou made that one canon. Oh, okay, but it's a variation on that. Hmm. Oh, okay. But does it have the same name? Oh, okay. Oh, she didn't. Hmm. Oh, she angry. Baruma, Barumu Rosaria. Oh, damn, she's using a big one. Yeah. Oh, she's blocking their view, so they can't. That's clever, man. She is still going. Hebi Garanzu. Again, is this another one whose attacks we haven't seen yet? Because I still don't recognize that one. Okay, so then that big hammer thing that Bobby used, that must have been another spell that Modus was going to learn. Yeah. Gotcha. Hmm? What'd you say? Go ahead. Andy? Yeah. Tare Rudo Wigaru? Whose spell is this going to be? Oh, huh. I guess another spell he was going to learn. Yeah. Okay, or rather, that was a spell he was going to learn. Okay. Zatch, aim upward! Zakerga! Oh, this needs to be animated at some point. This is awesome. And Zatch disappears. Then Dr. Riddles won't have to. Oh, okay. So her mission is to kill Zatch. If now she doesn't want to kill Dr. Riddles. Huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Blam! Yeah. Give me a break. Those guys just got through our bigger spells with just some mid-level spells. Dr. Riddles was right about you. You're both good people. Is that still seeing the good in people? Mm-hmm. You were saying something about Dr. Riddles dying if you couldn't beat me in this fight. Hey, you over there, your name's Bobby, right? This battle's just about over, so isn't there any way we can save Dr. Riddles? Nope. The only way to get rid of Reaper Butterfly is for Blue to die instead. If she dies or gets sent back to the Momoto world, the butterflies might go back with her. But the only way to go back to the Momoto world is if we succeed in the hunt, or if one of us gets killed. In that case, Bobby, will you please die in my place? Don't wanna. You just asked him to die, bruh. Yeah. So who's the sorcerer of this pair? Neither one of you look like you fit the role. In all of our battles up till now, there's always a sorcerer mixed in. Guess you noticed you're right. Our sorcerer is on her way here right now. We still completed our task, though. We couldn't beat you with any spells and vials, but we did our part. Oh. So wait, Blue is also a demon, possibly. Either that or she's human, and maybe she's a sorcerer apprentice? Because she doesn't look like a demon. Yeah. Oh, here's their, I guess, sorcerer. Here comes the high-class sorcerer. Behold, rolling witch. Just try not to laugh. Whatever you do, don't laugh. Oh, boy. Oh, what the fuck? What? Dream about rolling thunder faster, harder, rolling thunder? What the hell is... Round and round you stare and wonder, drinking the power, rolling thunder, rolling witch. I like her. She's hilarious. So she's singing and she's doing like this freaking acrobatics routine at the same time. Gotta admit, that's talented. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. You said you're the magical first shot rolling witch. So what the heck is first shot supposed to mean? What do you think? First shot, like a first shot kill. Everybody knows what that means. Come on, you know the intonation and the rhythm. It's from that first shot fight Liptovit and D commercial on TV. A reference to a beverage in Japan. Wow, okay. Oh shit. Um yeah. Did they actually hit her? Let's just use this one as a sacrifice instead. Stop fooling around, rolling witch. Oh damn. I think that's the actual demon there. That that's pretty scary. Yeah. He's got those tentacles from that movie, that monster from the movie The Mist. Did you ever see that one? Okay, we'll do a reaction to that one afterwards. I'll have to find it. But who the hell is this now? Oh, damn. Okay, so they coordinated this strike. And you'll do it by using the red butterfly. This red butterfly that's been teased. So Hem is this thing's name. Hem. Normally, a lot of these demons have been named after actual biblical demons, but I don't recognize Hem. I'll take the reins after she's perished. Blue, Belial lent me the use of his eyes so I could see what was really going on here. Imagine my surprise as I watched you enjoy the time you spent with that elderly man. You seemed so jovial and carefree. It was almost as if you truly believed you were free of your master as well. I want to hear you say it. Who was it that gave you new life? Belial. To whom does your life belong? Belial. In order to earn your freedom, what is it that you must do? I must prove myself useful to Belial. Okay, so yeah, Belial has enslaved her. It's possible. It's possible that, she's possibly a sorcerer apprentice, and Belial, through the sorcerers, enslaved her effectively. Mm-hmm. Exceptionally useful. That's right. Remember what you are. That is the face of a true underling. You wouldn't want that doctor to keel over first, would you? Oh, so the red butterfly is inside of her. Okay, yeah, so she is a demon. Okay, here I thought she was human. Okay, so that's chapter 22. Let's move on to chapter 23. Okay, this might take up the whole stream. As much commentary as we're doing. Okay, chapter 23. So red butterfly is basically her Ultima form. Damn. Swoosh. What'd you say? Yeah, 3,000 attack and 2,000 defense. I think that's typical of your ultimate Yu-Gi-Oh cards, yeah? Yeah, typically in like 3,000 plus attack, yeah? Oh, so it's like glass shrapnel. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Other dude's just standing aside. How much longer is this going to take? With my proficiency in magic and reciting incantations, I can keep it up for about 2 more minutes. I detest drawn-out death matches. Flap your wings and make them breathe in deadly dust. Blast shot. Ooh. Ah, oops. I clicked outside. Let me check chat as well. Oh, Alkawolf, I just saw your redeem. Let me grab him. Hang on. Morocco, come here, you fluffy. Anytime someone redeems that fluff, he must be redeemed. And you're not getting no sausage, Mr. Bister. I'm sure Mama gave you plenty of scraps. You fluff. Listen, you fluff. Again, I know you're going through an existential crisis about not being a guard dog, but it's okay. Listen to me. Listen to me here. It's okay. You don't need to be a guard dog. I tease Morocco like that because he, again, if a dog could know they're not supposed to hold a certain job, they would probably go through an existential crisis, wouldn't they?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
that says, who would be the worst at keeping a secret?
Uh-huh.
And the choices are Naruto, Bart Simpson,
Mhm.
SpongeBob, and Monkey D. Luffy.
It's a contest between SpongeBob and Luffy.
So the percentages of votes was 3% went to Naruto, Bart Simpson at 11%, Luffy at 11%, and 76% was SpongeBob.
Yeah, I figured. But okay, no problem. No problem. I'll still be going here. We got a few more chapters to go. Okay. What did we miss? Oh damn, she's dodging. Hit dead on, but the scales on her wings are repelling the blasts. Disco? Disco. She sent it right back? Hey, here. I better finish this up. An exercise in futility. But far from fatal. It seems you've bled yourself dry. Damn. Morph in your hands into whips of dense poisonous powder. Butterfly whip.
Says the true plot twist of Gravity Falls is that Stanley is a smart twin and Ford is the biggest dumbass in 52 dimensions. Reason is, Stan, I've run a very successful business for 30 years while rebuilding a portal with 1/3 of the blueprints with no help from a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Ford, it says not to summon him, but he called me smart. He can't be that evil.
Yep. True. Swoosh. What does that say? Izu Roldovas Al. And dang, this is a completely different language here. Looks like Blue is straining. Oh, damn. Yeah, she is starting to hurt. I can't bear to watch this. Zatch and the others should just give up. Now, this is a fight with no winner. I feel for you both. And all you have to show for it is pain and misery. Bad people deep down. You can just leave the rest to yours truly. The amazing doctor who knows everything. Andy, did you just rejoin? Welcome back. I'm at the part where it looks like, but we don't have any of Kiddo's spells. Oh, but nope, it's Grub and Coral Q. Okay, so this is where they hop in. He stopped being a fucking nerd. That looked like a grown up, like a 15-year-old version of Dexter from Dexter's Lab. Yeah. But so Dr. Riddles knew where he was, and he's dressed in overalls. He looks more like a technician. I guess Grub didn't want to be a scientist. He wanted to work more with his hands. Had that change of heart. Yeah, and became more open. Oh, so that's Vino now. His head doesn't look nearly as giant. Yeah. But he looks to be he looks to be about 15. He's not 11 here. Yeah, he looks nearly as tall as Grub here. So yeah, he's got to be at least 15. When did that old man get a hold of it? Yeah, that's how Coral Q's spells are manifested. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. A glimmer of hope. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's another thing. We need to see Rops and Apollo get back together. Mm. 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 This was delicious, my love. Thank you. Mm. But wow, so I don't recognize this guy. He's somebody you never met. You don't recognize the red hair and the freckles, Keo? Come on, man. Yeah, I know. And I guess he probably has been working out based on the look of his arms. So who is it? My name is Coral Q. And it looks like Coral Q's been working out too. I know. He do be. Keo's eyes there. He's like, oh no, not him. Grub's face there. Thank you, my love. They're straight up hugging. Hmm? A butt? Yeah, he's got a butt chin. Yeah, he's got a butt chin going on there. Oh, a camel toe. This one. Oh, you know whose chin it looks like? It kind of looks like Grandpa Phil's from Hey Arnold. Yeah, she'll probably agree. But yeah, it looks like they're going on. And Coral Q is still calling him Pio Maro. I am disappointed beyond belief. Coral Q is just like, bruh, I came here to save you, and that's what you had to say. Why did it have to be you? Yeah. Fine, then I won't help you, Pio. You're still the same enemy as before, Pio. Sorry, you're right. And I love how Coral Q is rolling around angrily. It's one stupid interruption after another.
Well, it looks like a penis.
What? Oh, here, let me scroll back. It doesn't look like a penis, it looks like camel toe. It's this guy's chin. Hang on. Scrolling through here. Oh, went too far, yep. No, I think I'm in. Yeah, his chin right there. Does that look like camel toe? Top left. Does that look like camel toe?
It looks like.
What? Yeah.
It looks like a vagina.
Yeah, like I said, camel toe.
No, like
a full on like outside or without pants.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because some girls actually have little fatty ones.
Yeah. that do be what it looked like.
That's what it looks like to me.
But wow, Coral Q's first form actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, but it's still kind of just as pathetic. Grub, how many pages can you read? How many spells can you use right now? 3. They're just a junker robot. Poor Coral Q. on how well you can work with Zatch. I need you to fire at the precise moment in the exact direction I tell you to. Why should I ever work with you, Piyomato? You made some cool new upgrades with the little wings on your back, didn't you? On second thought, maybe I'd be willing to team up with you just this once. Yep. Yeah, for sure. He knows exactly how to push the right buttons in Coral Q's case. Pun definitely intended because he's a robot. Okay, so yeah, Roboruga is that beam spell of Coral Q's. Is released once the energy converges. Shreds the higher level butter before it even gets a chance to form. Okay, wow. So Kyo, he's timing these attacks perfectly now. Bizamu, yeah, Bizamu Roboruga, which is that missile. Uh-huh. But they probably don't know that. To charge me with such a low-level spell. In a way I can. Yeah. That's not the case anymore. In order to protect Coral Q's homeworld, their friends and family, the Momoto are banding together and cooperating with each other. Bitter enemies have evolved into a team of heroes. Bam. Bam. Attack Rolling Witch. Attack me. I'll just have to roll with the punches. I love that. Then that's the only shot we have. And Blue can both be saved. Bam. Okay, so that's chapter 23. We're moving right along to chapter 24 here. Oops. Oh, wait, no, this is a Zatch Cafe chapter. Wait, Zillion Zabret. He had an actual last name, and also he smokes, apparently. And Blue Scarlet. I think a better last name for her would just be Blue Scarlet. Yeah, which is a contradiction because blue, aka the color blue, and scarlet are exact opposites in terms of colors. Mm-hmm. So her butterflies need to eat too, huh? And Sonetcha. And here comes Star. Got that kitty. Let's check chat as well. I know, I like this. I'm allowed to leave after I finish everything on my plate, right? Well, the sooner the better. My siblings and I were pariahs too, you know. Blue's face there in the right panel. How a young lady thinks, do you, brother? Shut up, nobody asked you. And those butterflies are good. What'd you say? Nope. I think those critters have taken quite a liking to you. Mm-hmm. I think Raikou started Zatch Cafe during, I guess, a little bit towards the end of. Rather, I think he started it, got the sequel manga started with a Zatch Cafe chapter with Clearnote, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Also, I love this long shot of Brago and Sherry. Yeah, Jotaro. So, all right, so we're in chapter 24, and this is where Momon and Elle show back up. And Elle finally took her veil off. I guess she stopped being a nun. Hmm. But all this volume is chapter 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Okay, and then a Gash Cafe. That's here for the magical first shot. Oh, it's funny how she claimed she was going to one shot them, but they ended up one shotting her. Mm-hmm. And poor Blue. She's in pain. Do you really think you have the luxury of fretting over your foes? So this Hem guy, he is like a frickin' Lovecraftian horror with all those tentacles. Again, we'll watch the what? No. Right, there's still him to deal with. We can't overpower him with the spells we have right now. We have no choice but to withdraw. No, I can't fly with them. Yeah, he literally added wings that were just for style. Yeah. Yep. You two are something else. I know those eyes. This trip will all be worth it. When I shatter your bones along with your spirit. Yeah. What the? Oh, this is them getting that new spell I saw. The human Kiyomaru, did he cast a spell just now? Bam. Okay, so their new spell, does it have a name yet? Oh, Wibararu Zakeru. Hmm. Some kind of buzzsaw lightning spell, by the looks of it. I think I saw Keith wield something similar in the original manga. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they looks like they turned this into a full-on spell. Hatred courses through my veins. Damn, this guy is full of hate. Death. Oh, damn. Death Ball doesn't sound good. Exactly. Time to go, Hem. This is most unexpected. I cannot predict how things will turn out. Damn. Oh, damn. He got called back just before he could use the spell. Huh. I think maybe Belial was doubting if it if it didn't work, then maybe that's would have been a drawback, I think. You've yet to complete your objective. But Rolling Witch took the penalty. I'll bring you back after Dr. Riddles has perished before your eyes. Yeah. Blue, what's wrong? Belial, that's a horrible thing to do to Blue. Bobby, you're free to return. Damn, like Belial is just straight up abusing Blue. Like he is like, this is like dangling the carrot in front of someone's face, and the moment like their fingers touch it, you yank it back and then whack them with the stick. Yeah. Poor girl. Oh, this is the part where, yeah, Dr. Riddle stabs his own heart. Blue, thank you for doing everything in your power to try to save me until the very end. Shink. Well, I mean, it's his house. Of course, there's a knife somewhere. My heart is already weak. You see, it's a disease. I only had about a month and left to live as it is. So there's no reason you should have to take my life with your own hands. Oh, so he had this plan from the start. And the amount of painkillers he must be on to be bleeding from the heart and then do that, dude must be whacked out on the same stuff Joe Biden was on. Yeah, we won't talk about that, but I'm just making the joke there. But you were born to be loved. Oh, man. Well, it's just messed up that he's like practically dying before and saying all of that. Yeah. To see me. I had a wonderful time. Thanks for all the fun, Blue. And dead. Jesus. Well, if there was, that's the thing. If there was going to be an anime for Zatch Bell 2, it definitely would not to be. It couldn't be as kid friendly as the first one. It would definitely have to be go for a more mature rating based on the subject matter here. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, but that's a bit different. And on Japanese television, that's allowed. And on top of this, on American television, we can just put boxer shorts over him. Yeah. Though I honestly didn't mind the boxer shorts. I think, honestly, today's editing could probably get it a bit better. Yeah. Oh, and on top of this, Vino had to watch his dad die. Yeah, his 80-year-old father. Mm-hmm. All right, that's chapter 24. We're moving right along to chapter 25. Ooh, Rocco, you fluff boy. Why are you such a fluff? Dr. Riddle's house has it's like two big squares. Or like, is that the, hey, shush. Morocco. Hang on, I gotta quiet him. Hey, shh, 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 shh. Hey, shh. Morocco, come here. Come here. Hey, we're safe. Again. I understand. You think you're a guard dog. Shh. Hey. We're safe. We're safe. You have to understand, you're not a guard dog. I know. This is shocking news to you that you're not a guard dog. Oh, again, I have a I have a theory as to Dr. Riddle's heart condition, involving a little blue pill. Yeah, again, his nose, it looks like a boner. Yeah, does his nose look like a boner there? Poking through the sheets?
I guess.
Yeah. But that's got to be sad for Vino. It's like you are seeing your father like
being desecrated by perverts in basements.
Well, no, I mean, like, no, I mean, but seriously, Vino he's seeing his father under a cloth here. Like, the implication is very heavy. He thinks, yeah, for all he knows, his father is dead. Yeah. And yeah, the whole group just and poor Big Boing, she lost her husband too, as far as she knows. Her rich Viagra using husband. Bruh, they're married. She's been Vino's mother for the last 14 years. And again, you saw how sad she was. That's her husband right there. And I think she didn't just marry him for his money. I think, that's Rupert, and she thought Zatch's Poppy. Damn, she got huge. Yeah. And here's Jeed. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. How old is Jeed? I think was he like what, in his 50s in part 1? Yeah, he looked old in the first one. I think he had to have been in his like late 40s bare minimum. Definitely early 50s for sure. So he's got to be around. Huh? Who, Bernie? Yeah, that looks like Bernie without the clown nose. Yeah, I think that is Bernie. They're both. I'd have to get. I couldn't guess either. Poppy was the first to die out of everybody else. She faints. Yeah. And who's that kid with the coiffured hair? Fern? Who the heck is Fern? Oh, okay. Okay. I guess that's all we get to see of Fern for this chapter. I would like to know who Fern is. Okay, I've been in contact with Ellie, yeah. Or it could be Ellen Sunbeam's kid. Okay. Okay. Right. A friends folder. Oh, Vino's taking charge. Okay. Good on him. He sent it to me just minutes before he died. He asked me to show it to you if he wasn't able to make it out alive. The message is pretty long, so I think you must have had it prepared. You must have had it prepared in advance. Hang on, I'm replying to someone real quick. Okay, so a videotape of his body? Kyo, Zatch, and all the book owners were kind enough to gather here today. If you're reading this, then that means I fortunately am no longer among you in the land of the living. But actually, that is a lie. Kidding! No. The ultimate troll move. Oh, oh, he pulled a Nick Fury on us. Yeah. And Heaven's Hordes, how's it going? But yeah, it's for real. Dr. Riddle's pulled a Nick Fury on everyone. Yeah. You saw? Did you see Captain America: Winter Soldier? Okay. So, but you do know who Nick Fury is, right? In Marvel Comics. Really? Okay. Well, Nick Fury, he's basically the guy who like organizes the Avengers together. And in Winter Soldier, he faked his death, oddly enough, through a faked heart injury. Yeah. I think he's reading it. Ah ha ha ha! Did I catch you by surprise? That's right, I am alive. When Kyo first contacted me, he said there was a good chance that our foes would try to seek me out and kill me. Man, Dr. Riddle's thought of everything. Yeah, he does think of everything. Is very frail, so he. Mhm. An artificial implant to keep things running smoothly. I managed to tamper with the programming in the artificial heart software so I could make it stop beating on command. He controlled it with an app on his phone and a rubber knife to stage the scene to make it look like a stab wound to the stomach. Yeah. On a side note, the dead body you saw in that video just now was just Rocket Foot from the Majestic 12 pretending to be Dr. Riddles. Damn. Hmm? Oh, such a fluff. Damn. But right now he's really on life support because of the toll this plan took on his heart. I'm going to read the rest of the message now. Until I reunite with Kiddo and restore peace to the world he lives in, I will never lie down and die. Damn. That is determination. I have every intention of joining you in the fight as soon as I'm able. So to Kyo and and Zatch and all the book owners who have decided to jump back in the fray, make sure you survive until I come to your aid. I beg of you. And damn, I think he also just got the precognition ability based on those concentric circles. Yeah, so I guess he's really going to start using it. I really thought you were dead, you lying sack of shit. I love this. Dr. Riddles is a deceitful scumbag right down to the core. Okay, so at the Elio stronghold of the Corval Snowfield. Okay, so this is another part of the Momoto world, I guess. And this is a new character? Yeah? That's impressive. Yeah. So who are these two? I guess they're new characters, Anna and her big brother. Okay. What the? Oh shit. I think they've been found. You'd better get out of here right now. A Manji chocolate bar? It's been ages since you had some chocolate, huh? Wait, he's offering chocolate to a dog boy. Bruh. Is he supposed to be a dog? He looks like a dog. Yeah, but that's the thing. Dogs can't have chocolate. Mm-hmm. A map of hope? Who is this they're talking to? We certainly weren't expecting to find you here. It's a miracle you're still intact, but you'll be safe now. I'll leave you over to watch them. To Elios, but it's crawling with bad guys. Okay, so these are two Momoto who have survived by the invasion in the, I guess, the snowy area by burrowing effectively. Okay. To pinpoint. Okay. Okay, so this, I guess, base is where a lot of spells are being hidden. Okay, yeah, so wow, Raikou colored this himself. That's pretty impressive. Momo, oh no. Again, Momon got beat with the ugly stick. Oh no. Okay, so we are on chapter 26. We are halfway through this. Is recovering in Nevada. The Dragon Fort. King of the Momoto. Elder Mirage. So this is, I guess, the oldest dragon in existence of the rainbow to come and see me. So then it hath been brought to my knowledge that thou's the Thunder Dragon egg. Is that true? As soon as possible. Power and life. Thy father, Okay, so we also find out Zatch's father's name is Darwin. Darwin Bell. Huh. In spite of this harrowing possibility, thy conviction has not wavered. The mark upon thee. Inscribe the mark upon thee that has been passed down for many a generation. O dragon, who dwelleth in the golden river, unseen by all, I engrave the mark that only thou canst see, and free thy from suppression. Draconic eyes reveal thy true form, and entrust the egg of rebirth to thee. Let the mark appear. Ah, oops. Whoosh. Thou mayest open thine eyes, Zatch Bell. The inscription is complete. Nay, perhaps it would be more apt to refer to this mark as a scent. As this pheromone permeates thy skin, the Thunder Dragon shall find thee, Zatch. However, 'tis at the discretion of the Thunder Dragon itself should the egg be hatched within thee. Should the Thunder Dragon deem thee worthy, the egg shall produce life. Conversely, to be deemed unworthy would mean the egg shall remain unborn. I'll sure... Indeed, the host must be chosen. Nothing is written in stone. Damn. It's funny how this dragon looks like a mix between Balzacarga and... Thou wouldst do well to remember this. Interesting. What are you looking in the book for? It's our new spell. We bought out of Zakher. What did it feel like when you were using it? It's pretty bizarre. I had no idea that the spell had even appeared in the book. I'd never even seen it before. I was acting firmly in my own free will, but I have no logic able to do the things I did. But I can't change. It doesn't hold the same power as it did during that moment. Feels like something is missing. Weird dream? Eye that was staring right at me. And then it just disappeared. So this eye is the... Andy, are you back? Might be behind all of this. To Africa. Africa? What the heck is Sunbeam and L doing in Africa? He assured me that the moment he's free. Welcome back. But yeah, I'm finding out now Sunbeam and L are in Africa. Why'd they move to Africa? Okay, so currently they're looking They're currently looking for L and Sunbeam, and then Reen for Acheron, but Reen can't really use Acheron because Acheron is being a giant shield right now. So then there's Ellie and Arth, and then Mir and Gorm. Reen. Well, that right now they have to put Belial on the defensive in order for Acheron to be able to put down that shield and even leave. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Is your job going to be okay with you being along for so long? I've been able to multitask. At least this way I can attend all my meetings and other work-related stuff online. I'd much rather be spending time with you guys. Chances of getting ROPS. Yeah, wants to be in boring meetings all day. This is Nevada we're talking about. Las Vegas, the epicenter of entertainment, is just a short drive away. I don't know, but I want to see him. My genius. Oh, that's the teacher? He's singing in Vegas now? Oh my god. Nakata Sensei, that's it. Huh? Yeah, where it and his wife is here, and what the hell is the costume she's wearing? She's Saba the Hutt. Bruh. What is with his face? He looks like it looks like an exaggerated version of Tommy Lee Jones. Oh yeah. Huh. But now it's his Tommy Lee Jones impersonator voice. Yeah. And Kyo was trying to sing. So so Tommy Lee, okay. So yeah, he's being a Tommy Lee Jones impersonator. Yeah. Yeah. So they got up and did a karaoke show. Meanwhile, at Elio's stronghold in the Momoto world. Oh, so the person inside that thick coat was Momon. Okay, and so he's infiltrating, doing what he does best, hiding. Chuba? That is a funny name. Yeah. He's dressed like a spy, that's for sure. So wait, and Momon can use sonar without a spell? That's pretty impressive. And he's basically oh, so and yeah, so he basically evolved it into full on sonar, and now he's mapping out the whole base so he can basically sneak around them. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. Wow. Just by using that sonar, he's found Ponygon's spells. Okay. He may have been beaten by the ugly stick, but he is proving himself to be very useful. No way, bro. He got beat by the ugly stick. I'm sorry. He got seriously beat by the ugly stick. I saw so many memes on like Facebook. Yeah, true. You know, but I saw so many memes in Facebook groups for Zatch Bell being like, bro, what did they do to my boy? they, they massacred my boy. Yeah. Okay, so right now he's listening in on conversations. What the hell is that thing? Holy crap, he's draining others? What is this thing? Okay, I take it back. Hem is not the Cthulhu esque monstrosity now. Oh, this guy looks related to Zillion. Okay, we're on chapter 26. Oh, wait. Bruh. Okay, so who's this very polite, dressed looking man? Young man. Don't fret, I'm not going to kill you right away. I must say you've piqued my interest, so let's keep things civil for now. Moses, interesting. And he's a sorcerer? He must have really altered his body. He's got he's got elf ears and he's got the lines and no eyebrows. I guess we have the Mo in common. When did you notice that I was here? I detected a shift in wind patterns. You could say I was a series of small vibrations in the air. Oh, damn, so he sensed Momon's sonar ability. Okay, so this guy's just as skilled as Momon is. Oh, that's... Yeah. And what the hell is this thing killing everyone? I think it's something that's gotten rather greedy. And wanting to consume spells and magic. I make no... Yeah. I make no footsteps and I don't leave any scent, so how could you have possibly found me? I can use my magic to heighten certain senses. In your case, I enhanced my sense of touch. In doing so, I was able to track you by your body temperature. I specific... Yeah. The freaking predator in here. Let's just hope he doesn't rip out Momon's spine. Yeah. But what is this monster thing? But what intrigued me the most was your behavior earlier. You were moments away from fleeing this fortress until you realized that something was amiss. Your curiosity got the better of you, and you decided to stick around. And yet this happened at the precise moment that Libra had ambushed my cohorts and stolen their magic supply. It hardly seemed like a coincidence. With that in mind, I simply disabled my magic as I approached the heat source. You were so focused on sensing magic that I was able to slip through right under your nose. Yep. You're quite the specimen. As a demon biologist, I can scarcely wait to tear you apart. And oh, he does want to rip out his spine. Holy shit, I was more right than I wanted to be. If I try to fight back, there's no way I'll survive. I can tell just by looking at you. He has nowhere to run. Only take him further into the fortress. The only exits are these side passages and the door that's behind me. But you know, it's kind of funny. I feel like doing the wrong thing instead. What? So he banged out a panel. Oh, he found a hidden passage. That's... Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, this guy did not expect Momon to use, effectively, inspection passages. There's an intruder. Oh, yeah. And the face of a primate. A stylish young man dressed from head to toe in pink clothing. So he's wearing a pink suit as well. And he's an incredibly fast runner. I guess that's his rabbit biology as well. So dang, Momon has just this natural level of abilities that come from just his overall biology. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, I guess that it makes up for his lack of outright destructive spells or even defensive spells. Hmm? Yeah, to help him run away. Okay, so his goal is to basically get in there, get as many spells as he can, and get out alive. It's the only suitable plan at this point. So I guess this is going over what he did beforehand to do what he needs to do. Oh, shit. Okay, so now we get a good look at this thing. It's... Yeah, clearly this Libra thing is getting pretty greedy. It's killing his own dudes and taking the spells. Yeah, this thing is getting greedy. Ganzu Bigira. Is that Kiddo's spell, or whose spell is that? Or is that okay? Yeah, from the ancient Momotos. And then he's using Go Shuroruk, which is Ponygons. Mm-hmm. Kiraga. He's doing everything just to live right now. This thing is... I feel like it's going to be a problem. It's getting rapacious. It's like the US government. It just keeps eating it, but it's never satisfied. Which pillow? This one? Sure. It just takes and takes and takes, but it's never satisfied. But it looks like Momon, it's still, his goal is just get in there, grab it, and get out. And he's going to make a break for it. He's going to grab it, I think, before it can attack. Yeah. And he's going to try to avoid its attacks, too. Oh, and he's doing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he just wants to see Ellen Sunbeam again. Wait, he calls her sister? So, yeah, she was a nun. Yeah. Oh, he got hit. Oh, he took one to the chin. He was so close, too. Oh, no, he is pushing on. He is going to get it. Okay. He may have been beat by the ugly stick, but he also is going... We're getting to see his character arc right here. Old Momon would not have done this. Okay, so that's chapter 27. Next chapter is chapter 28. Mm-hmm. Yep. And the teacher being a Tommy Lee Jones impersonator. That's in Vegas. That kills me. He can only get one, but the one he got was the one he needed. Oh. Remarkable. You managed to snatch the vial before Libra could collect it. Libra! The flying denturist. Oh, dentures. Oh, shit. Flying piranha teeth. Yeah. Oh, right on the ankle. Oh, it's like gotta be like a bear trap. Oh, but he made it out. This is Moses, reporting that the intruder is still at large. How do you like my voice for Moses? Do you think it works? I'm looking at him right now, and based on the way his speech patterns and facial expressions are, I think so. Just take a look at on the bottom right panel right now, and I'm gonna read that line again and let me know how that sounds. This is Moses reporting that the intruder is still at large. Okay. It is worth mentioning that Momon is now badly injured. His left leg has incurred significant damage, courtesy of one of Libra's bear trap projectiles. His ability to move has been greatly impaired as a result. Based solely on the amount of blood he's lost, I don't imagine he'd be able to carry himself any further than a single kilometer. Focus your attention on the central doorway that leads out of Building 2. And allow me to remind you of what you should be on the lookout for. A stylish young man, dressed in all pink with the face of a monkey and the ears of a rabbit. Well, actually, I suppose now he's in tatters, stained red with his own blood. Such a witty quip. I impress even myself sometimes. Okay. So now he's trying to find him. Holy shit. Okay, so he's gonna frickin' chop this thing up and carry him around like frickin' furniture. What the fuck? Okay, so he chopped off pieces of him, and those pieces basically became hunting dogs? Hunting tentacles? That is fucked up. And so now he's crawling through a ventilation shaft. Oh shit. This isn't good. Oh man, Momon, he is pushing himself to the limit. And he's still going. Yeah. Bro is still going. He is definitely taking one for the team. Oh, he got hit. Yeah, and then he's going down a laundry chute? Oh shit. No, it's a garbage chute. Oh man. And this close. So he grabbed looks like a sack of garbage. I guess he's got a plan with it. That means I can think of only one way out of here without being seen by the enemy. Man, all this effort for one spell, but Jesus, it better be worth it. Okay, so he made a smoke signal for his eagle friend. Almost there. Oh, he made it out. Oh no. Moses outmaneuvered him again. Yeah. What an impressive display. Enemy or no, I can't help but admire your unbridled tenacity. This bird caught my eye as we made our way over to Building 4, and I didn't need to track your body heat to know what you were planning up here. I merely disabled the magic so that your ears wouldn't detect my arrival and waited for you to come to me. I've already sliced the tendons in this wing. Flight is no longer an option, and thus what little chance you did have of escape has vanished without a trace. Now, Momon, kindly let me dissect you while you're still able to breathe. I know a person on the verge of death when I see one. In your case, the medical term would be hemorrhaging. Did you know that when you're about to die, your body's vital functions stop entirely? And that this is a sign of your organs shutting down? Oh, right now, even Momon's thinking about Chuba. A landmark? How could anyone tell where I was or where I'd try to get out? The only way to let him know where to find me to be a... Oh shit! It's Barry! Yes! Time for a whooping. You got the face of a real man now, don't you? Let the whooping begin. That's just from one punch. Bam. One punch, Barry. Holy crap. And he's trying to stitch himself up. Holy shit. It serves his vitals. Get them to Ponygon. What? Whose hand is that? Oh, L? Oh, this is... She didn't actually meet him. This is his imagining her. And yep, the wedding ring on the left finger. That's... I think her and Sunbeam are definitely married now. Oh! Oh, and they're here! They've arrived! So she is actually here. Holy crap! They did it! We get to see adult Ponygon now. Yes, let's go. That's chapter 28. We are on chapter 29. We're nearly at the end of this chapter reaction. Wow, we're nearly at 2 hours now. I'm definitely... That's fine. And I'll do... did you post all your memes yet in the Discord? Let me check. If you found more, post them before you go. All right, but you put them in memes, yes? Okay, those aren't memes. Those are gifs, but I do like them. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go, Sunbeam. Time to whoop some ass. Oh, shit. And Barry's going to take... He just freaking punched this thing with one hand. Bruh. How tough is Barry? For real. I don't know. He's going one-handed a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Ponygon's back. Oh, I'm not crying. You're crying. Oh, man. That's beautiful. He's back. Mm-hmm. Which spells can you... Shootaruk, and Shupoku. Even with Shootaruk, it would take more than 10 days to get to Tia. Damn. Okay, so the little dog boy's name is Dot? Huh. Okay, so Ponygon's going to carry him to the infirmary while Barry and Zatch are going to fight this Libra thing. He has a fucking little elephant, cartoon elephant bandage. I love it. For his stomach. Yeah. Okay, so it took us until the sequel to get a Barry and Zatch team up. Something we should have gotten in the first one. Okay, so let's do this, Barry. Wouldn't you guys have been better off with the other group? Aren't you glad I'm alive and that you have a reliable ally to help you out? I ate lots and lots of food. I feed on Mamoto spells, digest them all, and get bigger. My spells now, they make me strong. And Moses will cut him open. Oh, that's that thing's mouth? Eee. Yeah. Definitely love Craftian in nature. Ah, oops. What? Yeah, kind of. All right, let's go. Finally, the Zatch and Barry team up we've been waiting for. Bam, hit him with... with Zakarga, and is Barry gonna one-shot this thing? Oh, looks like Barry might be taking some hits, but nope. He is grabbing. I don't know, but either way, Barry is grabbing this thing with his bare hands. Something that ripped apart that one dude earlier. Holy crap. Yeah, he is handling this thing spellless. Yeah. And he's even stronger than that time. So it's like, holy cow, Barry is like invincible at this point. Still, he's a fucking beast. Well, he's again. I hope so too. He deserves to see his dad again. Oh, bam, bam, get him. That has some kick to it. What a rush. What is he linking Libra up to? A shield spell. Arigatsu Gasuto Barujiru. Oh shit, he made like some kind of particle shield. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Oh, but Barry, he's not having any of it. Is he gonna throw this thing? Holy shit, he's lifting it and he's going to throw him. He's like, okay, if I can't damage you from outside the shield, I'm going to damage you from inside the shield. Again, Kyo says it best. We are so damn lucky that guy is on our side this time. he's jumping with it now. Holy shit. Yeah. He's freaking pile driving this thing. For real. Oh, and he broke the shield by just slamming the whole guy against the ground. Holy shit. Oh, Moses is in a lot of trouble. Didn't you say something about how you could rework this creature to make it even stronger? There's a lot going on in this spot right here. To calm this raging storm of emotions. So you're going to power up this beast to the very limit, and I'm going to grind it into dust. Damn! He wants. Yeah, that's basically what he said. All right, later, Andy. You can check out the rest on the YouTube. If you have any more memes, post them in memes chat. All right, later. Okay, so there's another Zatch Cafe chapter with Rolling Witch. Stop spinning. Spinning sushi, a spinning hamburger. Why does she have Popeye arms? I guess from all the acrobatics. Did she speak directly into my mind? Unique. He's a Cthulhu, that's what he is. All right, Zatch Cafe chapter, and then we have 2 more chapters to react to. What the game are they? Oh, some kind of egg game. Chapter 30. Okay, here we go. And we are nearly at 2 hours and 15 minutes. This and the memes might take up the entire stream. You're going to power this beast up to the very limit, and I'm going to grind it into dust. You're really not attacking me. You're actually serious. You're actually serious about giving me this opportunity. You gravely underestimate the power of my Libra. Oh no, the infirmary's been torn apart. This is bad. Oh boy. Oh wait, Ponygon can talk? And I have to send this to myself. I'm sending this to myself. No. Okay. Hang on, I'm sending this to someone. But he can talk now. Ponygon can actually talk. That's crazy. But he still finishes his sentences with Meru. Meta, if only this bar. Ponygon is able to talk now. There among the... Go, put it all in this bag. Clean water. I will not allow Momon to die here. This could be a problem. I think I might need you to give me a hand with this after all. Holy crap. What's the matter, Barry? Weren't you dead set on obliterating the ultimate Libra single-handedly? I only said that to provoke you. I've got a theory, and once I get what I need, then crushing you comes after. Just shut up and fight. My masterpiece! We better... Oh, it changes every time? Oh, shit. What the hell are you doing? Oh, shit. Either one of us can land a single blow on its weak point. The battle is ours. Sure. And I'll put a few more of my memes in meme chat because we're nearly at the end here. Damn. Okay, so enemy spell change its trajectory. The black side behind it. So this is a spell he does have to use more strategically now. It's no small feat. When I'd found myself toward it somehow. How could that have missed? Okay, so Zatch can control these buzzsaws with his hands, by the looks of it. It's a spell that only works when you pair at least two of those discs together. It uses two or more discs to magnetically clamp onto a nearby spell or object. The black side of each disc attracts things and pulls them in, while the yellow side repels and pushes them away. If you rotate the black and yellow sides together, it'll twist the object away from the path between the two discs. Good, point it out to me. Okay. Zakher! Into the gate between all the discs. And suck in Zakher at ultra high speed. The yellow one's surfaces disperse in all directions. Contract. Oh shit. Oh, it created like a solar flare. Oh shit. Well done. Zatch and Q. Bam! One hit. Oh, looks like they saved Momon as well. Don't sweat it. Inject him, keeping him alive and forcing him to treat Momon. Destroyed that orb. Okay. I'm just sick of watching my comrades get killed off. Okay, so they traveled back to Dot's house to survive. Okay, we are at the last chapter here. Chapter 31. I think, yeah, this is the last chapter, correct? Yep, this is it. For now. Well, we'll do more at a later date. Now they're traveling our OG Final Fantasy style. I was away from the Dragon Fort. And what time are we at? 2 hours, 16 minutes. Damn, and he's been just beating fools down. Of course. We don't even need the books or a human to use them. No, I'm pretty sure they can't be restored that way. All the Vers Mirata steal all of our spells again. It's a dragon that can pull the spells right out of Mamoto. There was when it attacked the Mamoto back from the enemy. Back to the Mamoto to use, but this again, but not even this Vesemir inside the book. So spell vials, there's that only they can, only we can use. And also spells aren't as strong when they're in the bottles. Boy, am I glad to see this. That other guy, how's he been? Right, Goose. Yeah, don't pretend, Barry. That's your dad. Do you have any to be able to use? There are two working methods. Is when a Mamoto is in the soul. The Mamoto soul, a white book. Conditions are met, and the was revived. Still alive. A white book. Together these are book its color. But in this scenario, only awaken question unlocks a new spell. At least that was the case for Concho. Okay. So if Gustav, then why didn't you bring Gustav with you? Who said I wanted to see him? Barry, stop lying, bro. You want to see him. 10 Hakamoko's ruins? So get Gustav over here. Hakamokos, our king from 10,000 years ago. Aw. Yep, Acheron is still stuck to the tree. I would like to the human world with Zatch and the others. Take a small reprieve while you're at it. That will play an active role. Did Megumi change her outfit? You've been away for almost a whole month. Come this far. You have my praise, current Mamoto World King and the owner of this book. Provided to your heart's desires. Once you've been Okay, so they have now a teleport spell that can only work every 2 days. Ominous, don't you think? We'll eventually need to fend for ourselves someday. Make sure you bring back Gustav this time. A Momoto named Jillnose? Okay, so there's one we haven't met yet. So Tia, and Sherry are friends. I didn't know this. Beat up your cheating husband to a pulp. The car. He only smashed the car. Claudema. The Belmond family. Thanks to our, as well as the land and property foundation, we use the profit, but also you should confront Claude. He actually was a good husband at first. Lifestyle must have taken its toll. Man, she is being far too generous with him. You could kill him anytime you want to. Oh, look at him palling around. Zanelle? Oh, that's Sunbeam and Elle's kids. Ah! He's so scary. What? What is with Ponygon's outfit there? Meanwhile, in Brazil, so here we have a new pair here. Luna Olivier. Cuffy. Cuffy is this new sorcerer. And that is it. That is chapter 31. We are at the end here. I think, yep, we are officially at the end here. All right, we'll do some meme review reactions. And thank you for joining, Alka Wolf. I appreciate you. And then we will call it a stream. All right, we'll full screen the Discord here. All right, so first we have the Ponygon biting one. Zatch's reaction to getting a new toy. And then Victorine doing his little dance here. And then there's this meme. Hey, sweetie, what do you want for dinner? Justice! Jumps. And then fatty fat basket for mean fat cats. If these cats could read, they'd be very upset. And then this one new King of the Hill one with Bobby looking like Shin-Chan. I love it. And then Resident Evil 23. They will get to that point, I think. But we are nearly at 2 hours, 30 minutes here. And Commodore, how's it going? I don't know what to do about anime. A long time ago, I found like I have a dozen anime, and the flavor that made me happiest, whatever we have left, feels like a defective version of what made me happiest. God dang it, Bobby. And Commandor 456, how'd you end up finding my stream? If you don't mind me asking, again, if you don't mind me asking, we got about 30 minutes here. I might try to see if I can get Dolphin working. We'll close this out. This tab out. And then I'll see if I can get Dolphin working on my computer. At the very least, get it working so that way we're, all right. Oh, yeah. Oh, awesome. Well, glad you came to my stream. I appreciate it. I was just doing a chapter reaction to the latest chapters in the Zatch Bell manga, and right now I'm trying to work on getting Dolphin on my laptop so that I can play some of the Zatch Bell games. So I just plugged in my hard drive here. Let's see if this will work. Yeah. Antiquated today. Yeah. I mean, and here, Commodore. I actually do a lot more anime stuff in a luncheon on today. I would love you to join my Discord, and also check out my YouTube channel because I do a lot of dubs of stuff that never really got a dub. And also we're dubbing the Zatch Bell episodes that never got dubbed. So be sure to check both of those out as well. But let's see if we can. Do I have Dolphin? Dolphin games. Those are Dolphin games. Can I pull up Dolphin? Is the question. These are Dolphin games, but do I have to re-download Dolphin? I think I might have to. Yeah, I might have to re-down. AI voice puppeting them? How do you mean? Is there like a software for that? I mean, I'm doing a comic dub at some point. I need to do more of it, rather a manga dub. Oh, you mean like a what's the word? VR tuber? Like a VR tuber stream? I haven't thought of that. I've heard those can be kind of expensive. Then I'm not sure what you mean. Like, also, Commodore. This is my dog, Morocco. As you can tell, he is the cutest. Listen, you fluff. You have to understand, you're not a guard dog. No. You are not a guard dog. You're not guard dog. No.
What is he instead?
He's just a fluff.
No.
Yes.
You get real annoyed and jealous because of what he is.
He's a mama's boy. That's what he is. Yes, he is a pretty pooch. Very silly, though, but cute. Yes. All right. Come on. I won't plug that. Since installing Dolphin on my laptop will be a whole other thing. I have to actually full on install it. I'll figure that out later. And I would start another Valheim session, but it is well over 2.5 hours in, so I'm actually going to find someone to raid out to, but get my voice converted to Chris Sabat's voice. No, I'm not going to AI alter my voice. Yeah, I don't want to AI alter my voice, especially when I can do a lot of voice acting myself. Like I said, check out my channel there. We actually, do a lot of voices on there myself.
You have a lovely voice.
Yeah, thank you. And Zatch Bell did not do the fun. Was not dubbed by Funimation. It was dubbed by Viz Media. But let me see if I can find the. We actually did something that Funimation should have done. Again, AI is. Again, I refuse to use AI as a replacement for voices. That's just, it's on something on principle, because for me, with AI and art, it's sort of a integrity thing. I have a very high degree of integrity when it comes to this, to art and everything. No, that's the thing. With our voices, these are fan dubs effectively. They are done by fans and everything. But here, hang on. Let me pull you up our Odyssey page as well. And be sure to check that out. I'll give you a... Where is... Here we go. Unfortunately, we can't keep the full video. Oh, wait, no, I actually have a clip I can look up on my YouTube. I can give you a clip. And I think the link to Odyssey is in that clip. Maybe one day it will. Whether we... whether we stubbornly refuse it or not, maybe one day it will, and there may be nothing we can do about it. But for me, I just hold to the principle of trying to use actual flesh and blood voice actors for my projects. But there's a clip of the Toriko One Piece DBZ crossover, something Funimation actually did not get to. We actually beat them to the punch on that in 2013. It's just that YouTube won't let us keep up the whole video. So again, the whole thing is on Odyssey as well as Rumble. Yeah, we don't. It is an unfortunate fact of life that AI is replacing a lot of things. Yeah, it is unfortunate. But it is just the way of life, It's probably how things are going to go in the future. We'll see. I personally, like I said, regardless of how advanced AI technology gets, and I don't care if it can perfectly replicate a voice actor's voice, I just refuse to use it on principle. AI anime that emulates cells than digital paint. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. AI can do things technically better than some artists can. It's just, I don't know. I feel like in terms of like a humanistic thing, there's something about using human beings doing it that AI can't replicate and never will be able to replicate. It's just, like I said, it's sort of a principled thing and a principled stance of sorts, rather than resorting to something that shouldn't. I don't know. I feel like it's the purview of humans rather than something that we should ever allow, really. At least that's just my stance on the matter. But let's see who we can raid out to. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a Valheim stream on TikTok as well. Maybe. Again, like I said, it's a principled thing for me. I would prefer just to use humans. But also be sure to follow me on TikTok. I will also be streaming on TikTok. If I can share the dang. No, I don't want to. I guess I have to share a video because their TikTok does not make any easy way to share. That's my TikTok, and I think I'll be streaming there tomorrow because Twitch has not always been reliable, and TikTok has also been incentivizing streaming. And I may just be doing a another PC stream, but on TikTok instead. But now let's enough beating around the bush. Let's find someone to raid out to. We get 7 people right now, and again, Commodore, I would very much appreciate you joining the Discord and checking out those links. Let's raid out to Zawesome Sauce. Yes, Zawesome Sauce. Looks like that's going to be the way to go. All right. We are rating out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and see you tomorrow, guys.